All right, everybody, we're opening up a bunch of toys. Welcome to the first time I'm doing a toy stream of 2023. There's nobody in the chat, but if you're watching this on the VOD, my name is Arnell. I'm the Nerd Buster. I collect toys and I play video games, mostly Sony and Nintendo, and I collect mostly McFarlane stuff. And this is Tails Fails here.
Hey guys, I don't collect anything, so this will be a fun first for me.
Cool. So, yeah, we have a bunch to open up, and there's these here. We have this really cool Con El Superboy that looks really awesome. I'm a big fan of that storyline and all the characters that come with it. Here's the Flash J. Garrick, and then here's Impulse, and of course the big one. You see this big one over here is the Batmobile. This came in the mail. I've been super busy at work, so all these toys have just been shipping in. Slowly but surely, they've been shipping in. And, yeah. One cool toy I got is right over here. This small one right here. Yeah, I got this one. This one's really cool. It's the Mafex Dark Knight Returns action figure 2 set I got from Comics Conspiracy. So, it doesn't stand up very well.
But the cape's fully posable.
Yeah. And then there's another box that's covered up. It's right next to you. Don't look at it.
All right. I won't spoil anything.
Yeah, don't look at it. But let me turn off my face. Yeah, there's this. This action figure is really cool. It's awesome. Here, you can play with it. Play with your toys.
Wow, yeah, the Carrie Kelly's really nice. The glasses.
Yeah, and it comes with like a bunch of stuff. Here, yeah, play with that for a bit. I'll
right.
show you all the accessories that come with it. Oh my god!
Can you get a shotgun so I can have him break it over his knee?
I do have a shotgun.
You do?
First move was to crush what you...
Yeah, I just stepped on the Batmobile box.
Frank Miller is shaking his fist at all the youngsters.
So, yeah, let's all I did was just like post this on some stuff. And you know what? I should actually post this on my Instagram also. It's still pretty early in the stream. I saw a picture of your mom and your grandma.
Oh yeah, I was helping out at the Uakai at the Palo Blues Temple today. Are you getting stuff for the stream from your phone?
It's just for my Instagram.
Oh, your Instagram. Yeah, you have to be on all those, right?
Yeah.
Social media fronts there.
Here you can share. Let's see. Ariana, you want to join the stream also? It's too crowded. Twitch.tv/the Nerd Buster 69.
Hey, I need to get some of this for my 5 followers.
Yeah. Let's see.
That's good enough.
These have been sitting in my living room for weeks since it's been so busy with work. Come say hi on the world's loneliest stream. Maybe that should be the name of the channel, the world's loneliest stream. It's the truth.
Yeah, facts don't care about your feelings, or no?
Yeah, it's absolutely true. All right. So, yeah, let's take a look at these while we just see if people can flood in. But, yeah, there's the box right over there. It's cool. I'm not a big fan of this brand actually because the toys always fall apart, but there's a lot of cool stuff. And we also have this camera here. It can actually be a mobile camera if we wanted it to be a mobile camera. Just pick it up. Yeah, let me practice my camera stuff here.
Wonder Twins.
Yeah, show me what you got. Show me what you got.
Wonder Twins by the power of Grayskull.
Yeah, but these are cool action figures here. It's they come with a bunch of accessories, so I don't really want to open them unless someone wants to see me open them. But actually, I'll open it just so you can see it through the plastic. I got to build a button so I can just press between 1 and 2.
There's a lot of different things in there. Yeah, I was gonna ask actually if there were hands you could swap out.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
It seems like yeah.
Look at how small Carrie Kelly's hands are on this thing. It's so tiny.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
You don't want to lose those.
Like,
You'll
look at
never
that.
find them again.
See, like, look at Batman's hands, but then look at this. These are so tiny.
Let's get him a fist and a fist for comparison.
And these are things where it's like, I'm never going to take them out of the box, you know? And it's like, you're going to lose them anyway, but it's so freaking tiny. That's what she said. And it comes with these other things, too. It comes with a different head, the slingshots. I don't know why it comes with two
Look at
slingshots.
this.
Oh,
it even comes with a cowl backwards. Like
and the thing that I couldn't figure out, though, is that you see how he has his neck here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to take his neck off because on the
you
regular
need-
Batman head,
Oh, I see.
you know, and I
You
was
need
like
to take
afraid
this- you need
to
to take
break
this
it
part.
off. I didn't know what I was doing. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a really cool
Yeah, it's
Frank Miller figure.
pretty cool. Pretty cool. This is actually way easier to stream on a dining table than it is on my desktop, just because there's like, way more room. But yeah, this guy's cool.
The blue's a great look.
Yeah, blues are very cool look. I wish though that this was a full frame camera though, because it's just so wide. But then it's like it would be more expensive. But yeah, this is like pretty cool. We can do a run, I guess. Not one of these. I'm always a big fan of the run.
Just as a pose.
Yeah.
Do you find there's certain figures that do this better than others?
I mean, you always got to make the Flash posable, but
sure, of course.
right?
If it's the Flash, he's got to be able
Like
to run.
this Batman, actually, for this type of Batman, he's a bulky Batman, right? This is a very flexible character.
Mhm.
It's pretty good, but this run is very cool, and then it comes with a wire cape, which is really awesome. You know, like that. That's pretty sick. That's like one thing I wish that most figures would have. Cool. I don't know if anyone's actually watching. I don't think anyone's actually watching.
It's all right. They'll be able to watch the VOD.
You know, so what's also is that like I find that you have to stream for like 20 minutes at least before you start to see some people like come in.
Oh,
You
sure.
know?
When I join a stream, it's usually at least 30 minutes in,
Yeah, right?
if not.
Yeah, so
2
it's
hours.
it's not like yeah. Yeah, there's a cool figure. I like this
There's-
Batman one.
There's something in his utility belt on the side, right?
Yeah, but you can't take it off.
Oh, you can't.
No, it's
It totally
there.
looks removable.
Yeah, it does. So this is a really cool figure. And this Carrie Kelly's okay. It's just too small of a figure.
I mean, that's what kind of makes it impressive to me, though. It's a nice addition. It complements the Batman figure very well, despite being so small and generic.
Oh, you know it'd be a good pose? This one where he's like this. And then you need to have Carrie Kelly running forward. Like this. And you need to get like a little circle where she jumps out of. Like that classic, You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The classic Robin.
Where they're holding up,
introduction
when
character.
like Batgirl's introduced, they have her burst through the.
Or not Batgirl. It's Robin.
I think it was both.
In both of
actually.
them?
Yeah, both of them. The first Batgirl issue was like now introducing, and then they had her burst through that. What the hell is that thing supposed to be?
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna build this other thing too, because this would be pretty useful. Like, what if it's like web page plus camera? Oops. Let me just put this back in the studio mode here. And in here, what we do is we just do this, paste, this, paste, and then in here we also make this one smaller. Maybe make it big, and then add a browser, 3, actually a browser, yes, plus display capture. Is there a window capture here? Yep, window capture, window. Just gonna make that there. This is what I do for work. This right here is what I do for work. Yeah, I know, I'm tired of it. Okay, automatic, yep, that works. Capture cursor, line area, yep, good. Put that. Ariane is playing Ooblets. Ooblets.
It's like a farming game. And you've got little dudes. They battle each other, but they do dance battle.
Wow, so it's like Pokemon, Pikmin, and Stardew Valley all in one.
Yeah.
I
wanted
saw
something chill.
I saw this on Nintendo Direct when they did their YouTube.
Oh, was it in how direct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
It just went on sale.
This one here.
yeah, they announced it on their last. Yeah.
Yeah.
But check out the Batgirl one too. Robin. Robin is a great character because there's such a danger of him being lame.
Yeah.
That when they make Robin cool, he can be really cool. Damian Wayne is the second best Robin.
Damian Wayne is a very good Robin. I agree. Oh. We've been on this entire time. Not bad. I meant to go to this. There you go. That's the wrong one. This. It's actually harder to do it because I don't have a second screen to do the stream, but
Yeah, it's the debut of Robin, and they did the same thing with Batgirl, except Batman and Robin are holding the paper drum head. I guess that's what it would be.
Yeah. Nice. Very nice.
They're good figures.
Yeah, these are nice. Want to check?
There's even toe articulation. Oh, look, there is.
Yeah. Can't even like see it because I'm blocking it, but
you need that 4K resolution.
What I really need is I need a secondary display to have the stream on another one. So because I'm sharing it just on the laptop, but it's whatever because it's the loneliest stream. So let me put that's dizzying actually. OBS stream. There we go. Let's put that away.
You want me to move these?
Yeah, I'm gonna pack this up. There's like stands in here too. But how much do you think this was? Actually, you were there when I bought this. Actually, remember?
Oh, where'd you buy it?
Comic Conspiracy.
Oh. I thought you just bought the that 5-figure set of Keatons.
Of what?
The Michael Keaton Batmans, the different ones. I thought that was the one.
No, I bought this one.
You bought this one.
I bought this one. It's pretty expensive.
I would say it was I think I remember you telling me it was over $100,
Yeah.
like before your credit from the store.
Yeah, it was $200 for these figures.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's really crazy how expensive these are. $200 for these figures, and it's technically cheaper online. This one was only like $64 if you were to buy it online, but it was 25% off, and I had $120 store credit, so it made it technically like $40. So worth it to me. It's because it's a 2-pack. You get 2 figures.
For reference, they were selling resin statues at that store that are like this tall for like 125.
Yeah.
So these two for 200 is, I don't know, that seems pretty expensive.
It's pretty expensive, man. Like, these have guys gotten so expensive over like the last few years.
Is it because they're in high demand and there aren't many of them, or what's the deal?
I think it's just like import taxes, because they're Japanese.
Oh,
right.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I want to open the Batmobile. And this is the first thing I want to open up because.
Having dessert first.
Oh yeah, this is the main meal. All right. Yeah, I want to open this one up first because it's freaking dope. So, figured there it is, right over there.
And this is the one.
Hey,
from the,
Hydrocritical, what's up, man? That's Tails Fizz is over here.
Hey, Hydro.
Hydro joined me randomly on the Last of Us.
I remember
stream.
that. Yeah, I was there too.
Yeah, and then we were talking about DC action figures, and then you're when you were talking about putting your toys up, I was like, you know what, I should do a toy stream because that's what my YouTube channel used to be about. I mean, kind of still is, but I just don't produce as much content. But yeah, there's a Batmobile.
So is this the one from the movie that's coming up?
Flash logo right over there. So touch for it. This was like, if you're into McFarlane groups, this it was a pretty big release week because McFarlane is really killing it for what they freaking like put out, and when we saw it, it was like, oh my god, I can't believe that they're doing this. And guess how much this was? I pre-ordered this.
This had to be,
you're gonna be blown
at
away
least
at the price for this.
by how high it is or how low?
You're gonna be blown away at the price of this.
Okay, God, you're not getting me any help here. This has to be at least $250.
Nope.
You got it for like $160 then.
Nope.
More than that. Nope. Come on, you gotta give me something
McFarlane
here.
sold this for $60.
That's
Can you
a
believe
lie.
that?
That's a filthy
$60
lie.
bucks. No, it's not lying. $60 for this Batmobile, man. And that's why
$60?
McFarlane is awesome because they sold it.
This
for
would be $60 in like the year 1998.
Dude, it's $60 for this.
You're not getting a McFarlane sponsorship, are you?
$60 for this thing, and I'm not gonna keep the box. It's like too much space. The Batwing is $250, and it's like 3 feet. It's so big.
I'm looking forward to seeing this.
Yeah, right. Like so, and I haven't gotten a Keaton Batman yet.
I have a couple like little ones, literally from the from when they released the movie back in the 80s.
Dude, those were the movie ones from back.
I have Arctic
like
Batman.
I have one ear.
And I have Bronze Batman. We could have totally fit him into this thing.
We have a thing. I'm missing an ear.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, there's a card.
Wow, look at this thing. I gotta take a picture of this.
When is the
After we
Batwing
get the
coming,
flash
dude? I wish I could buy it, and honestly, like technically I could, but I'm trying to save money for like a house, right? And it's easier said than done. But $250 was the cost for the Batwing. But that's also, it was pretty awesome. It was 3 feet, and you can put an action figure in there. So Hydro, you're asking me like. If I got a Keaton one, no, but I want one, and I have no doubt I will be able to get one of them because it's for the Flash movie. Warner Brothers is banking on that movie. They want to make money. They're gonna make money off of toys. Batman is a popular character. They're gonna make more Keaton Batman.
There
figures.
are tons of people nostalgia watching this movie.
Yeah, I'm psyched for it. I don't know where. good at
Just
shapes.
line up the slats.
Not good at shapes.
The wheels are rubber too.
It's like a plastic.
Oh, I mean, it's
isn't
like
it?
they're squishy.
Yeah, dude, this is so cool. This is so awesome.
It looks really
Wow.
great. It's even got some silver detailing on the hydraulics on the side.
Yeah, I can totally tell like people are definitely gonna customize this too because it is very plasticky, but like it's so.
It looks
cool.
good though. I mean,
you're supposed to be able to open this.
there must be some sort of eject button.
No, it's not that fancy. Not for $60.
Not if you can't get it off that easy.
I like how on the thing it still says a figure not included.
There we go. There's a button right here.
Oh, there was a button there.
So-
It would be even cooler if there
Oh,
was...
it slides forward and then
Ooh.
up. Okay, so check that out. So
That's
it's,
pretty fancy.
it locks down. You press the little button right here. Pop up, slide forward.
Sliver Wolf, what's
and
up, man? Welcome to the channel.
It's beautiful.
Where just introduce ourselves. I'm Arnell. I'm the Nerd Buster, and this is Tails Fails over here. We're just open up some toys. Usually I play video games. Used to make a lot of toy videos, but today I'm just doing a toy stream. So yeah, and Hydra, I haven't opened anything yet. Well, I opened this a while ago, but like I showed this to you on the game stream when I was playing Last of Us Part 2. Wait, does it fit?
Carrie Kelly will fit.
This is supposed to fit most 7-inch action figures, so it's got to be able to fit this one. This is even smaller.
Man, his cape. This highlights the impracticality.
Get in there.
Imagine getting into a cockpit like this with
Okay,
a
I'm
cape
not
on.
gonna stuff this. This is too expensive for the
Jesus.
action figure, and I don't want it to break when I put it into the Batmobile. Let's look inside the little cockpit here, but yeah, there it is.
Yeah, all the amenities.
Yeah, all the amenities.
Steering wheel.
The steering wheel.
Control panel on either side for your rocket launchers
How
and
can I get that?
rubber bullets.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. We have a mobile camera set up here. We're going rogue. We're going cinema verite. Yeah, there's a cockpit in there. That's actually pretty cool. Usually, like, for a lot of things, they wouldn't even add all these extra details in here. And you could technically maybe even print out some special stickers to put in there just to kind of brighten it up, make it look like it's lit up in a stuff.
They've even got some leather seats right here, some stitching on the seat and a headrest. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And different colors down here.
Dude, I hope that they make the action figure or the Batmobile where it turns into a single lane. It's like a single car, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember like it goes into the little alleyway? It gets skinny from Batman Returns.
Oh God, vaguely.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen these movies in.
Dude, this is my favorite Batmobile right here. Like the animated series is cool, but this was my favorite growing up. So what did you do? You just like get
You just push it down, yeah, and then press that button right there, and it pops out. Probably gotta hold it, yeah, and forward it. Yeah,
Cool.
Isn't that great? Right.
Doesn't have an axle.
Oh, bummer.
Return it.
If only this thing came with a remote control. And
You know,
electric
I have
battery and
I have
motor.
one that has that. I don't remember where I put it.
You can drift around with it. Yeah, that would just be incredible.
Yeah, the back there, the caboose, the engine. Dude, if McFarlane makes this, what's to stop them from making like the Batmobile from the Batman movie? Because I would want.
Oh,
that.
you mean just like the Dodge Charger
Dude,
with,
it's awesome.
with the souped-up
It's so
engine?
cool. I still want to
It's,
buy that in the Lego for that. And build
It's a
that.
cool Batmobile for sure, but I hope in the next movie there's something a little more
Badass.
refined. Yeah, I like stuff like this. This is ridiculous, but it needs some of these affectations like the
Wings.
the wings and everything.
So impractical. Look how big it is.
Yeah, Batman honestly would probably he'd probably ride a motorcycle in reality,
Yeah.
or a smaller car that could really turn on a dime.
Rolls pretty good though. Rolls pretty good. So Yeah, this is the first thing that we've opened today. We have a bunch more. I have 3 here I was going to open, and then 3 here that you see. So what do we see? We have Connell Superboy, we got Impulse, and we have Jay Garrick Flash. And then there's a mystery box next to Tyler, and I haven't told him what it is.
I'm not looking.
Yeah, so what do you want to open first?
Oh, this Connell. Actually, so do you know what era of comics these come from?
So
This
this
looks like
one
George
is the
Perez.
1980s one.
Yeah, I was gonna say this looks like George Perez.
Did George Perez draw the 80s one?
It
It's
just
the
looks,
one where
it
he
looks like
died.
his art.
It's the one
It's
where
the
he
one where he
died.
died.
It's the one where Superman died, and then the 4 characters came out, and this was one of the characters. It was that. It was Hank Henshaw. It
Cyborg
was the
Superman.
Eradicator.
Eradicator.
Yeah, and then who was it? Jeremy Irons.
Steel.
So they're supposed to be a Jeremy Irons Steel. They've released like you saw my Eradicator over there. So I'm waiting for that Hank Henshaw. And some people have done some really cool customs. What they do is they buy the Cyborg action figure from the movie, and they just cut them apart, and then they join them to a Superman action figure. And then they made their own custom.
Oh,
Hank
that's
Henshaw.
Cool.
Yeah, there's a bunch of customizers that do
really
really good jobs on the action figures.
They repainted and everything, right?
Yeah.
I assume. But yeah, this
Pretty
is
good.
Connell. Yeah, I was curious because they've recently, not that recently, but recently reintroduced the character when Bendis did his run on, I think it was Young Justice, when they rebooted Young Justice. That was
Connor, yeah. Was they actually reboot? I thought that was actually in the comics.
It was kind of like a reboot. Okay, so Jeff Johns did Teen Titans in the 2000s, right?
Because I like that Superboy. That was a good Superboy. That angsty one who kind of matured up and figured out how to lead, but not be a Boy Scout about it.
Right.
Yeah.
And then New 52 came along and they rebooted it, and then they rebooted it again, and yeah. So this Connell, I was just curious whether he was the one from like the 90s or the one.
I think it's the 90s one. Definitely Superman era.
The art, yeah, the art would definitely.
Yeah. As a
Agreed.
kid, like I thought this was a really cool action figure. I'm gonna move this down the line. There, yeah. That's good. Do you need any light, Ariana?
No.
Okay. Just getting a little dim back there. So Hydrocritical, I know that you're not totally into the McFarlane figures, but what do you think of these so far?
Comes with a card.
You used the Batmobile, this Batmobile in Arkham Knight. Oh, I didn't know that you could get you can
man.
customize the. I didn't know you can customize.
You can,
the
yeah.
Batmobile.
I 100% did Arkham Knight, but I actually didn't use any of the extras like that.
Oh, I did.
So,
I saw the Batman Beyond one, and I saw the pack. I was like, instantly buy, $20. I want.
Batman Beyond looks so weird though when he's
Yeah.
super buff and tanked. Like
Yeah, it
that.
doesn't. It looks kind of weird.
We need a Batman Beyond game for sure.
Yeah, there's the card right over there.
And like I said, the art, it's kind of George Perez-ish.
Yeah. What's it say? Cloned from Kryptonian human DNA and gifted with powerful tactile telekinesis, Superboy possesses abilities similar to that of the Man of Steel. Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. Con-El always strives to live up to the Superman name, but constantly questions his ability to do so. Of course, having the shared DNA of Lex Luthor doesn't make it any easier on the superhero, on the young hero, who lives in constant fear of that sort of influence on his human side that might give him. So same storyline as Young Justice.
Here's a bit of trivia on that, though.
It's still, it's fun, yeah.
Do you know the story behind him being half Lex Luthor?
Isn't it supposed to be like half Lex Luthor and half Superman?
So it was originally, I think it was originally half Superman. I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, it was half Kryptonian, so half Superman, obviously. But Jeff Johns, supposedly when he was a kid, he wrote into DC saying, you know what would be really cool? If you made his human side Lex Luthor. And they said, no, that's a terrible idea. So when he took over Teen Titans in the 2000s, he actually implemented that piece of lore himself.
Oh.
Yeah. Years after he wrote in, they rejected the idea. So
dude, the back
with the Superman logo.
Yeah.
It's just a good looking. Yeah,
That's-
it's a good looking figure.
This is a good figure. There's the head.
Spikes are a little. The spikes are a little, a little much. Very 90s.
Oh, Hyder, you gotta go. Aw, bummer, dude. Glad you came by for a bit, though. Have a good night, man. Enjoy your weekend. It's because we got nothing to do on a Saturday night except for sushi. So, welcome to the loneliest stream where it's just me and Tails Films.
It's fine. Someone will, when aliens come to Earth and find these old records, they'll see us and they'll know.
Oh no.
They'll know who drove human culture.
Look at that
in
ass.
2023.
Look at that ass. It's America's ass.
The haircut, though, he's got a.
He's got a.
What would you call that? It's all shaved. It's all shaved down here, and then he's got the.
Well, it's an undercut.
Right.
But with this, like, I don't know, it's very 90s-esque.
Yeah.
Very punk rock.
The fingerless gloves, of course.
I wonder if you can make him go in Batmobile.
That's going to be the question for every figure today.
Yeah, bring him in.
Okay, Batmobile is in reverse here.
Does it fit? I don't know how it will be able to fit because, like, look at the legs. You can't, like,
It
really...
said 6-inch figures.
Oh yeah.
There you go. This is
He's in there.
very, very wrong somehow, but atomic engines to speed.
That's cool. All right. That's it made me feel really good to just put him in there. That felt pretty awesome. Let's speed along here because I've got a lot of extra stuff and I want to eat food.
Wave goodbye, Superboy.
I can see. You can be there. Alright. So far, it's not too bad of a stream. And a couple of people talk. We've been in here for 40 minutes, so we'll just keep on going for another hour or so. Sorry, Ariana.
she's busy.
With her ooblets. It was on sale, that's why she bought it. And
Oh, how much?
$20.
That's good.
Yeah. We're very much about those sales these days. That's why I bought Last of Us after the show came out, because it was only $10. That game looks really good. And my buddy,
Last of Us?
Part 2. Yeah, the graphics are really good for like a PlayStation.
Oh, it looks really good. I thought you meant.
PlayStation 4 game.
I was like, haven't you played it? No, yeah, it does look very good.
Loomp says penis. We have to say that, Tyler.
There's one in every chat, I guess.
No, there's a. I mean, chances are yes, knowing that the internet is mostly men. Yeah,
It's just
one in every chat.
It's a numbers game.
Yeah, there's no women looking at McFarlane Toys. What's interesting too is like all of this stuff is just from YouTube, and they always tell you that like Twitch is like where you want to stream, but it's like Twitch is like I think it's good for music, but for like toy unboxings, I have no idea how like anyone would. It's like it doesn't even come up as a category. You know, you search for it and you don't even find anything for that. So, like everyone is just coming from YouTube at this point. I think actually, you know what? Like, I didn't even look at my YouTube stuff. Let's see. YouTube can go here.
That's live?
Yeah, it's live.
What a couple of clowns.
We are. Then what's here? I have no idea how to use it. I'm too old. Like I don't even know how to add the what's it called? Oh, it's covered up. So if I do this here, there's the tags. I can add it here now. So action figure live unboxing McFarlane Toys live unboxing DC Multiverse action figures, toys. There you go. Now we have tags.
Right.
There we go. And where is it? There it is. There's that. Cool. And then their chat box. Yeah, so Impulse. What do you know about Impulse?
A grandson of Barry Allen,
Yeah.
Bart Allen, from the future. Kind of was a problem child, so his mom threw him into the future, or threw him into the past to teach him a lesson.
No.
Which is I don't know, A+ parenting in my book.
Yeah. Don't really
Became
know
Kid
much
Flash.
about this guy. I mean, I know that much, which isn't much.
Kind of the class clown. This guy.
He's a class clown.
Yeah.
A time-traveling speedster from the 31st century, became an important member of both the Flash family and Young Justice team.
Yep.
A multiverse-altering crisis occurred while he was trapped in the Speed Force, resulting in most of his teammates forgetting him and their shared history. Released when the Force barrier was broken, Bart sought out his friends and family. That sounds like a Wally West Flash,
Well,
like during Rebirth.
there's definitely
Did they just
some,
recycle that timeline?
I think there's definitely some modern kind of lore in that. They had to, because he was one of the characters that was lost with the New 52, and when Rebirth came along, they had to find some way to get these characters back.
Yeah. He's
And when you're a
casualty.
speedster, it's easy to just say, "Oh, hey, you got lost in the in between dimensions or whatever."
Yeah. How convenient. Carefully chop off those little plastic things. Come on. It's the easiest way to get off. Do you think that this guy Lunk is just the dude that goes on random YouTube live streams and just has penis?
What? No, of course not. He's obviously still here watching.
We don't know that. If you're still there, Loon, say something else. Say something family friendly like eggplant or sausage. Euphemisms. Get creative with your phallic devices.
Funny emoji. Or 8 equals capital D.
There you go. See? Creativity in those euphemisms. Kind of rap name is Steve anyway.
What kind of rap name is Steve anyway? Exactly.
That's a deep cut.
Yeah, got it. Alright, what we got here?
Oh, there he is, the speedster. We got a lot of speedsters. So, what I thought was weird though is that this one is not like the small one. I'm always used to Bart being like a kid, like a 12-year-old.
Right, that would be more like his Young Justice.
Yeah, this is like Titan style.
Yeah.
And I mean the color looks cool, and the face looks fun. Yeah, face looks cool. But his costume is. Who came up with this costume idea? It's like even if you were to look at this like,
God,
side by side,
who did?
it doesn't look like
Young
it's the
Justice?
same age.
Maybe like John Byrne or something.
Oh, this is from the Flash War on the back. The storyline
You
is
mean
Flash
the
War.
Flash War? That's not the same as 1 Minute War.
No, Flash War was another one that I didn't read either. But Flash War, I don't know if it was another Joshua Williams one. But the 5 minute, or the 1 second war, that's from a new writer. That's I kind of want to read it, starting with a new writer. You know what I was reading was I was reading more of Batman White Knight. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, with
Sean Gordon Murphy.
yeah, Sean Murphy.
Yeah. So
I say the guy who did The Wake.
Yeah, that was a good one. Did you Did you read it?
I read The Wake. I liked it. It's
Yeah,
one
it
of
was
the, you know
cool.
I'm not big on. I mean, I not knocking. I don't tend to gravitate towards indie stuff.
Yeah.
Even if it is Snyder. I'm more of a superhero comics guy. But The Wake was good. Wake's one of the better things I've read in the last
The visuals were cool in it.
10 years. Must
Yeah.
be 10 years.
It was kind of like a horror sci-fi thing, almost like The Abyss.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of like the Trench
Yeah.
from Aquaman.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's another good comparison. Which means like the Trench is kind of like those.
It is that kind of
Yeah.
It's got that deep blue sea horror kind of vibe.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Without
Get there. Ooh, yeah. No.
So this is the Speed Force, and you can kind of wrap it around him somehow.
Yeah, you have to get creative.
Yeah, I feel like some of these are kind of bent.
We gotta use your imagination, man. Don't you have any more of that?
No,
It died.
I'm almost 34 years old. My imagination
You're
reserves.
34?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Next month.
Oh yeah, I have it on my calendar. That's one thing I've actually been doing lately is I've been adding people's like their birthdays to my calendars now, because it's just kind of easier to follow that. Because one of these needs to be on his leg.
It's easy to remember Ariana's because those are close.
Yeah. There you go. That's cool. That's a cool. Come on, fit.
It just looks like he's on fire.
Whatever. Yeah. Cool figure. Like him. It's yet another addition to all the Flash action figures. You know what's so you don't collect the McFarlane stuff, but McFarlane pretty much makes Batman toys. People pretty much criticize McFarlane for just making Batman toys, right? And they have been making a lot of Flash action figures. So there's a Barry Allen Flash. They have two variants where he has a different face. They have a Wally West Flash with him in the red outfit from Titans, like his new one, which I really like that one.
Yeah,
they
that's a
have
good one.
Wallace West, the yellow one.
Yeah.
But that's a McFarlane store exclusive that I really want, but I haven't gotten it. They have Kyle Rayner, 3 variants of Kyle Rayner.
Green
They have-
Lantern.
Sorry, that's a different one. That's complete. No, ignore. They have Jay Garrick and they have Impulse. So, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for a non-Batman action figure, especially like Bart. Bart is a pretty that's a deep cut character. So, that's a cool one.
McFarlane Toys actually also makes baseball figures.
Yeah.
So I have
baseball, basketball.
I have several of their San Francisco Giants.
Which ones?
I have Pablo Sandoval, Marco Scudero, two Buster Posey,
Yeah.
and a Tim Linson.
Tim Linson.
Yeah.
You remember how you were talking about how the Giants will never have respect like the Warriors have respect?
I guess. I
don't think the Warriors are very well liked unless you're.
That's what I mean. I don't
Bay
think the
Area.
Warriors really have that respect either. People are always on. They always like the Lakers because LeBron's on them, and the LA team on the West, as far as West Coast is concerned, the LA team will always get the attention.
I hate LeBron so much, and Bevan, my friend Bevan, who loves action figures and DC stuff, he loves LeBron and he hates the Warriors. He hates them. And he's always like, oh, they're arrogant. And I'm like, they're just having fun playing and beating teams. What are you talking about? The only one who's in my opinion, who could be hated is Draymond.
Oh, yeah.
The other guys, I don't really see how anyone else could be hated. That's cool. Put that a little forward. Get a little Superboy in there. Like that. All right.
All right, what's next?
What's next? Well,
Speaking of,
Flash.
we have a golden age.
Another Flash. Golden Age Flash. Right over there. This is there's actually 2 variants of this one. There's one where it has the crimson is darker, and they have one that's a little lighter. The one where it's dark red. It's there's a kind of a modern look of this character, and it's that's the chase figure. That's the harder one to find. I'm trying Oh, Hydrocritical, you came on from the mystery box. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're gonna open up another figure before we get into the other box. Batmobile now. So the Batmobile was only $60, right? And HasLabs is kind of like the online seller community for Hasbro. That's really expensive. They what they do sometimes is they do a crowd fund for their expensive line of figures. So they had a Galactus, and they crowd funded it. They had to make a certain amount of pre-orders before they can even manufacture the figure. So for Galactus, $400 for Galactus, $400, and on the resale market, it's like $1,000.
So they see what the demand is, and they tell you, okay, if this many people are willing to get it, it would be this price, and they see if that many people are still willing to get it.
Yep.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, right. So
$400 for Galactus.
But it was a very big figure. So it's like, let me show you how big Galactus is. Let's see. Galactus action figure HasLab. There.
Oh, that's a great looking figure too.
So
it's a little blurry. That's little Doctor Doom down there. Oh wow, that's really good looking.
damn ads.
Be funny if it came with a little Silver Surfer to scale.
Yeah, let me fix this. There you go. Now, it doesn't come with a figure, but to show you the scale, that's how big it is.
How big are those little ones?
Those are 6 inches. It's a tall figure. It's big. And my brother Alfeo, he collects.
Wait,
Marvel Legends.
Zoom down or go down. If those are 6 inches, that thing must be at least 3 feet tall. Right?
Yeah, I guess so. It's really big.
Or about 3 feet tall.
It's really, really big.
Yeah, it's huge.
Lights up too. Maybe it came with this character. That'd be cool. And if it came with that character, that'd be cool too. Maybe it did, because Silver Surfer is a herald.
Right.
Yeah, he's a minion. Yeah, so yeah, cool figure there. Let's see, let's get back on here. And Hydra's back on, in case you didn't see. What's Hydra say?
It did come with the Silver Surfer. Yeah, there you go.
Whoa.
They want
$350 for the Engine of Vengeance. Wow.
What's the Engine of
35
Vengeance?
to 36 inches, 3 feet. I don't even know. I'm not a.
Is this the thing he uses to destroy worlds?
Oh right, yeah, could be.
I'm not a Marvel. I'm not that knowledgeable of Marvel lore.
No, we're DC fanboys. I blame you. I blame you.
What can I say? I'm a sucker for capes.
They have capes.
I know.
Doctor Doom had a cape, and
There's something just very
the
classic.
Supreme
There's
Sorcerer has
something
a
very
cape.
Americana about DC heroes.
Who else had a cape?
Doctor Strange has a cape.
Strange. She had a sorcerer.
Thor.
There's this here. I'll show you that. That's cool. Is this the Alex Ross one?
Let's see it. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Like
it doesn't
Alex
look.
Ross.
I mean, the coloring looks like Alex Ross with the.
That's cool.
But the illustration itself doesn't really actually.
If that was Alex Ross, then if I ever could get a signature from him, that would be a cool thing to get signed.
I wonder if I can find out who.
I bet if you just research Flash Alex Ross, maybe it would give you the entire like artwork of it.
Jay Garrick.
Oh, so like the point that I was trying to make, and Hydro just mentioned it, was that the Batmobile was $60. What a bargain! $60 for this, and they tried to do a Ghost They tried to do Ghost Rider, and for the same like kind of price point, they were trying to fund this. And it's the car and Ghost Rider with the effects for $350, $400, the same kind of thing.
So it comes with the figure, comes with the car.
It was not funded. But like this prototype has to exist, so somebody has it. There has to be like, at least one in existence. So if you have it, you know. But yeah, they were trying to get $400 for this, and that was $60 for that Batmobile. I mean, he doesn't have the lighting effects and stuff, but like,
I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of this Ghost Rider.
Oh, I like this.
I mean, I like the design fine, but if I'm gonna get a Ghost Rider car and figure set, I want it to be like classic leather jacket, you know, with a skull. Yeah. This is a modern design.
I never read it, but when I saw the design for it, I thought it was really cool. I don't know what it means by Engine of Vengeance. Does it mean that he became Robbie Reyes? It's a different one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Pretty cool. There we go. Okay. Back to the tour.
Light up effects would have been dope with those fire details. Jay Garrick's big helmet is stuck in the plastic.
Right, there you go. So here's Jay Garrick. That's his pose in the packaging right there. So this is pretty cool.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Yeah. Let me take a look at him. What are your impressions on this one here? Let me take a look.
I'm a big fan of Golden Age stuff. There's just something really
like
fun and campy about it.
Green Lantern.
Yeah, we need Alan Scott, Jay Garrick, the hat, you know,
the Mercury hat.
Yeah, the Mercury hat.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
The wings on the boots down here, which actually stick out and aren't painted on.
Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. Have told him about the Batwing, which is as wide as Galactus. Yeah, so the Batwing. I should show you the Batwing, actually. So, Batwing... And I wish I could have bought this, but it was just, like, way too much money. $250 for it. And you could still pre-order it. They didn't run out. $250, 3 feet. 3 feet, dude.
It's like...
Awesome. Right? So cool.
You could hurt someone with that.
You can, like, throw it like a batarang. You can charge someone to kill him.
It's like, these are toys made for adults, because you're not getting your kid something that's 3 feet.
Yeah, these are for me. There's a funny comic where it's like it says like I have toys, they're awesome, and then the kids their son's like, well, I have toys, why aren't they like yours? And like, because they're shit. This is cool. Oh no, now I don't even know what flash effects these are.
I was gonna say don't mix them up. I think I put these by Kid Flash.
Nice.
These flash effects, though, what do you really think? What do you think of these? Some of these are kind of a mess.
I think they're just having fun with the shape of them.
Yeah, like there's this here. It's just kind of, it's all over the place.
You just have fun. Like on one of the Flash figures that I got a while ago, it came with like a ball, and I was like, why is there like a Flash ball? But I guess it's like him throwing lightning or something. It didn't really look very good. Oh yeah, the Spin Masters one is a good substitute. I've seen some people in the groups, they've been customizing or buying those. Spin Masters has the license for McFarlane also. And McFarlane, I remember there was like a lot of outrage for when McFarlane got the license because they were saying, oh, now it's just gonna be statues without posability, and like I think they do a pretty good job. There was the other one, like Mattel used to have the license for those, and I didn't think they did a very good job. They made some cool figures, but they had terrible distribution. I could never ever find one figure. I always had to freaking like pay extra money. I had to pay scalper prices to buy them.
Oof.
And they didn't even look very good either. Yes. Classic run here. Boom. To make him look even like he's running even faster, what you gotta do is you have to do this and like have him do the fist out, and you twist the torso, and when you do the foot, you make it straight like that, and then that's how you make like the run pose. Cool. Is this heroic enough?
Super heroic.
Alright, so I've been opening the toys. I think you should open up the mystery box.
Okay. So should I just grab something without looking here?
Yeah. So
Here we go.
that's what Hydro's here.
Mystery box. All right, mystery box.
Wait, hold on. Let's play a game.
Okay.
It's 4 figures that build a figure, and 2 of these characters here are hints as to what's in that box. They're affiliated.
Wait.
With them.
So each figure comes with a piece of another figure, right?
Yep.
So and it's 4 pieces.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab one and try to guess what the Build-A-Figure is what you're saying?
Well, it's gonna you'll know. But I think a better thing is like not even touching them, not even looking at them. The hint is that these 2 characters here are affiliated with those figures in that box.
Okay.
And it could be like a character, or it could be a team, whatever. Like, what do you think is in that box based on like that these 2 characters of Connell?
Okay. Well, if it's Con and Bart, it's either going to be Young Justice, probably Young Justice, or Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Take a look.
Okay. Let's see. First one
Since
is
that was everywhere for you, lucky man. Yeah.
Donna Troy, and two hulking hairy green arms. I wonder.
Yeah,
I wonder what the green arms.
These
are.
literally came
So
yesterday.
obviously it's Donna Troy from Titans and Marvel's the Hulk in the Ultimate
Marvel's the
crossover that we were all waiting
That's
for.
right. Hey, these also came with these little hands.
Oh, you need the knife hands for the running.
I guess we'll just put them in a safe place, just right there.
All right, so Donna Troy and Beast Boy.
Yeah. Grab more. Grab all of them.
All right, second one up is
And that's the camera over there, actually. Yeah. So it'll get it.
Nightwing
Yeah.
and Beast Boy's torso. Third, we got Raven.
That one looks really cool.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Also, because like McFarlane doesn't really make a lot of women action figures because they don't really sell well, to be honest. But to get a woman figure makes it even better. So it's like I want more of those.
Well, you
figures.
can't have Titans without Raven. And we got Roy.
We got what's his name? Is it Bucky? No, not
Speedy.
Bucky.
It's Speedy. But this is Arsenal. And does he have 2 arms or 1?
He has 2 arms.
He's got 2 arms. I was never
He's the clone.
I was never a fan of the backwards cap, honestly. But
yeah, it looks pretty dumb. He's honestly a pretty lame character.
Arsenal is a great name for a superhero, though.
Yeah, he looks like a tool.
If I were Speedy, I would definitely feel like I had to overcompensate to be cool. I need a cool, edgy superhero name.
Yeah, Hydro. Yeah, I got the whole wave. I got it last night, and I got these like immediately because when I saw that Beast Boy, I was like, "Holy crap! It's the big figure." You gotta get the big figure. And I also saw the Walmart exclusive. There's a Walmart exclusive, which I hate it so much because I hate Walmart exclusives. Like, have I told you about this?
No.
It's okay. So McFarlane will do these things where it's they have Walmart exclusives, Target exclusives, and it's usually those 2 where they do like waves. And then sometimes they have exclusives for Entertainment Earth, other retailers, but those are usually like one figure. So for Walmart, it's so hard to find them because their distribution is terrible. Like that Eradicator, that
Yeah.
is a Walmart exclusive, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And I was able to find it and buy it, and luckily get it. But another character who I can't find is a Parallax Green Lantern. That's a Walmart exclusive. I can't find anywhere. It's $40. I'm like, $40? Come on, man. So this one, they have a Beast Boy. Type it in. Beast Boy Walmart exclusive. This is the Walmart exclusive Beast Boy here. So, pickup not available at the Mountain View store. Check nearby. But yeah, it's a smaller version of Beast Boy, and it comes with a bird. That's actually pretty cool. Like I wouldn't mind buying this, but then again, it's like buying another. I already have a Beast Boy figure, so I guess like this suffices.
This looks like a. Jeez, this Beast Boy is beastly.
Beastly, to
Yeah.
say the least. So yeah, which one do you want to open it first?
Arsenal, obviously. Nerd.
Right, let's put these guys over. And then I'll make yours. Come on. Ugh.
Alright, let's see those scissors.
Scooters. There. Let's push this back a little bit.
Alright, so we got Garfield Logan. Right?
What's his name?
Yeah, Garfield Logan. The Beast Boy.
Beast Boy.
Oh, there are two more stickies. Known by a lot of people as the comic relief in
Yeah.
the Teen Titans cartoon.
And he's in a Raven. That makes sense, because he's in animals. He's a furry before furries became a thing.
Jeez. Alright, here we go.
Sweet. Why don't you get that, sir? And I'll break this.
Gotta be very careful here. Let's get Arsenal out.
What I usually do is I turn it upside down, and then I pull these things
Oh,
here,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
cut it. Yeah. Careful with those scissors, you're really sharp.
Yeah, I can tell. Looks like there was, oh no, there were 3 different ones on Arsenal. They wanted to make sure he didn't escape.
This is from the Titans storyline, so this is a more recent version. Did you ever watch the new Young Justice?
No, I didn't. 2 more on his ankles.
There's the card. There. And what is this rated? Arsenal, real name is Roy Harper. Adopted by a Navajo shaman named Brave Bow, orphan Roy Harper spent his early teens learning survival skills and becoming a crack archer. He learned so quickly, he eventually earned the nickname Speedy. Making his way to Seattle, Roy served as costume sidekick and mechanical engineer to millionaire Oliver Queen, the Green Arrow. In addition to battling alongside the Emerald Archer, Roy was a founding member of the Teen Titans. Now, just a little bit more there. That's your spotlight. Oh, cool! He has a bow. This one has accessories.
He has a bow.
And accessories. Got a hole in his back. On his bicep, it says poison. He has got tattoos.
Poison, it says poison, really?
He's poison.
Oh, jeez.
He's so edgy. He's so edgy because he has a backwards cap.
So he'd hold the bow in his, assuming he's right-handed. Jeez. Man, there.
These arrows don't look too different from the Green Arrow action figure either. This looks like it's the same mold as the Green Arrow action figure. Oh, and you never really get an arrow. It's literally just this. There's no arrow.
The bow doesn't really seem to go in the hands very well.
So
I'll
it's
let you
not-
give that a try.
Yeah. And he has gun fingers too.
Gun fingers,
He
exactly.
got gun fingers.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go, sir. Play with your toys. I don't know where I'm gonna put this. Hydro, you said the Walmart one feels more like Changeling in Doom Patrol. The Build-A-Figure looks very Titans modern-esque. Black and green is classic Titans for me. Yeah, totally. I can see that. Did you watch the Doom Patrol show? That was a heavy show, man. I watched like the first couple seasons, and I want to finish it, but that was a dark show. But also wacky. It's pretty funny. Here's the legs for Beast Boy.
There we go. How's that?
Is that who holds a bow and arrow like that? What the heck is this? Who holds a bow and arrow like this? You gotta like. I'm not. I mean, I like to play with my toys, so. And then you don't hold it with the whole thing. You hold it with just that. But he still needs a freaking arrow. This doesn't come with an arrow.
Yeah, it's the one thing. Oh, it comes with. Here, yeah, get the. Yeah, give them a good look at that.
There you go. See, Tyler, you gotta practice with your toys, man.
My statues do not have articulation points.
You didn't see Stargirl or Doom Patrol, but Romance Man looked wicked.
I watched the first episode or two of Doom Patrol, and it was really good.
Yeah, the production value was surprisingly good for that show. I was like, wow. And it's canceled. I think they might give him like one more season. I think that's the deal. So same thing. They have Titans has one more season, I think. Cool. So, Donna Troy, Raven, or Nightwing?
Donna Troy.
Donna Troy on the Titan show is
We
a
got
babe.
two Beast Boy legs too. Okay, here we go.
And play with the legs. Play with these legs. I really like the Connor figure. He's super cool. But this one, he doesn't fly though. He only jumps, right? He only leaps in a single bound.
Let's take a look at that card too. This is a. Oh, Arsenal and Donna Troy, same artist. I forget this guy's name, but he was on.
Is it Brett Booth?
No, is it Brett? I don't think it's Brett Booth. Maybe.
Oh, I hate.
It's
Brett
got
Booth.
it's got that kind of style of Brett Booth, that very
Yeah, muscular.
cartoony.
I'm not a big fan of Brett Booth. Wait, let me get that close up there. Show it up again. I think it might be because didn't he draw Titans?
I'm pretty. He must have.
Yeah, I think he did.
Too bad they don't sign these. All right, let's take a look at Donna Troy here. Donna Troy, technically the second Wonder Girl.
Who's the first one? Oh my god!
First one was when they did like a little series of
look what
Wonder
happened.
Woman as a kid. They call her Wonder Girl.
This figure has like broken his leg. The heat. The heat.
Anyways. Woof.
Dude, this is a cool one. I really like this one.
All right, here we got Donna Troy.
I'll move it a little bit more that way.
See, this sometimes
I
with
can
these
do
figures
too,
that
like a-
have long hair, it's hard to pose their heads because they're long hair.
Superhero team up.
Yeah.
Nice, right out of the box.
All right. Oh.
Yeah.
But
She has a sword.
she does.
Yeah, you're right about the long hair. It makes it like she can only really kind of like turn one way. The hair on this actually looks much better than most. And, you know, McFarlane doesn't do a very good job when it comes to making good faces that have to look like real people, but their comic book characters look cool. This is a cool one. Reminds me of when Impulse got his leg shotgun blasted by
Deathstroke. Yeah, that's like
Oh
the
my
second
God.
issue of Jeff Johns' Teen Titans. He just blasts him in the knee.
Jeez. Look, she has pumps.
They just take him into surgery. That's crazy.
Did you ever read it?
Oh yeah, I read Jeff Johns. I really like Jeff Johns. This was way after I read his run on Green Lantern and everything. But yeah, I really liked his run. Made me
This
kind of
needs to be
like Teen
painted.
Titans. Yeah, there needs to be some sort of
Like it's just one color.
yeah.
It needs
some
blood.
detail in the
Needs
hilt.
some red, some guts. I'm playing too much Last of Us.
Wish you could have a sword like that in Last of Us.
I always like to pose characters with like big weapons like this. Yeah, that's a power pose.
Guts
Yeah.
sword.
That's a cool. This is a cool one. Man, they gotta give us an actual Wonder Woman action figure around. We still don't have a classic one. We have like Death Metal. We have like different storylines, but we need an actual Wonder Woman classic action figure. And it's not like they can't do it. They know how to do it. They just have to make sure it's not a movie version of Wonder Woman. So these are the biceps right here. Biceps. So I think we should actually open Nightwing next because we gotta start connecting these pieces. Scissors, sir. Let me get the bigger camera for you. There you go. Cool.
We got Dick Grayson.
Watch your language, sir. There's children on this
I'm
string.
sorry, Richard.
Is this how it works? Remember that Simpsons episode where the guy gets operated by Nick Riviera?
No.
It's just like, oh, it's my favorite patient. The man with an arm for a foot and a foot for an
Oh,
arm.
yeah. I do remember.
It's so stupid. I miss that era of Simpsons. It was very funny.
No, it was something
pass
that
it back
it
over.
was something that rhymed, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I'm pretty sure. We gotta figure this out. Well, here we got Beast Boy's torso. I once got 2 pieces of a Dr. Psycho, the head and the legs.
Like a Metzel one? Or what do you mean?
No, I think it was Multiverse, but it was a couple of the Jeff Johns Teen Titans figures, and I just stuck the head right. You know, the legs were 2 legs together with articulation at the hip, and I just took the head and I stuck it into the hips.
Who did this one? Artwork.
That looks like Jason Fabic.
Oh yeah, Jason Fabic. He's a good artist.
Yeah, he's quickly became one of my. It's exactly the kind of art style I like. Just you know, not exactly original, but like same
No,
way.
it's really like defined.
It's really defined.
It's really
kind of serious,
It's dark.
looking comic book
Yeah.
art.
Yeah.
I like it for the same reason I like Yvonne Reyes.
So little superhero powers. Wave had a good looking Wonder Woman and Darkseid from the comics before McFarlane's actual line. Yeah, they did. It's like the classic look with the old style. Oh, and then Hydro knows the Doctor Psycho you're talking about. It's from Mattel's Multiverse line. I remember there was a Doctor Psycho. Well, he's like a Grim Reaper, right?
No, the Dr. Psycho was like a tiny little thing. It probably would have been this tall if I put it together.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really small. So
Well, I
this
mean,
is
to be fair, I only got the head and the legs, so it could have been a Grim Reaper for all I know.
so this is the Dick Grayson card. Dick Grayson began his crime-fighting career as the original Robin, Batman's protege and crime-fighting partner. An expert acrobat and skilled fighter, Dick eventually left the nest and ventured out on his own as a new hero called Nightwing. His childhood experience as a circus acrobat and trapeze artist made him extremely agile. He is a superior fighter. He's a superior fighter and highly skilled martial artist who has been personally trained by Batman. Nightwing is a keen detective, a natural leader, and a strategist with advanced knowledge of a variety of technologies. What are his... Okay, this is dumb. Why does he have closed fists and why does he not have his little sticks? What are they called?
Eskrima sticks?
Eskrima sticks?
Something like that?
Sounds gross. From the Harley Quinn show. Oh, that Dr. Psycho. I was thinking of the other Doctor's Sleep.
No, I think he... Oh, no,
I
he's
was
right. The Dr.
thinking,
Psycho
yeah.
I'm thinking of, the one I have the two pieces of, is probably from the Harley Quinn show. It's the same
It's
design.
that character.
It's the same cartoony kind of look to it.
Yeah, I was thinking of the other guy who looked like a Grim Reaper. What's that guy's name? Dr. Midnight?
There's Dr. Midnight,
And it's not Dr. Midnight.
the
Dr.
Spectre.
Sleep? No. He was he just has like a Grim Reaper outfit.
I don't know.
So funny thing about that is, you know that special McFarlane figure that I like? McFarlane Batman Year 2. Like this figure here. This cover.
Oh,
Like
that's
it's my favorite version of like Batman on a cover ever. That's why I have so many versions of it. I have that action figure. I have a statue. Like I honestly just need to buy a comic book at this point. But this comic book is actually known to be like a terrible comic book. It's like one of the worst ever. It's supposed to be a sequel to Batman Year 1. It's Batman Year 2, but it's completely forgettable. And the villain of it is the character that I'm thinking about. Villain. This one here. That character.
Oh.
I don't know that character this is called. Fear the Reaper.
The Reaper.
Is it really just called the Reaper?
Citing of Gotham's first vigilante, the Reaper.
Oh. Well, I don't know. I guess so. Let's go back here.
Why weren't they included? Yeah.
Why weren't they included? That baffles me. You're thinking of Dr. Destiny. Dr. Destiny.
Dr. Destiny.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're
and he
right.
has come with closed fists. What the heck
Yeah,
is up
you're
with
right
that?
on point with the sticks.
Like, it's an integral part of the character. His sticks.
Right.
I mean, it's even in the card, dude.
Right.
What is this? It's in the card. He doesn't even have sticks or open fists. Okay.
Yeah, that's a waste.
You know what they need to do
Wasted
is
opportunity.
here. This is what I was talking about. You didn't see it really, but yeah, see, he has the sticks. You can't put sticks in here because these are closed fists. Okay, that's weird.
Great art though.
Great art.
I do like Jason Fabik a lot.
I know that my friend Bevan, he prefers this one over the other, and this is, it's nice. I think what works really well is for this figure is that when McFarlane first did their first wave, it blew my mind because what was it? Like it was a Batman action figure, a Superman action figure, Nightwing, Batgirl, and the Joker who laughs. Is that his name? Joker.
Batman Who Laughs.
Batman Who Laughs. Yeah, and when I was in a figure form, I was like, holy crap, I gotta buy this. It's like my favorite new character.
Dude, you got the Batman Who Laughs over here riding the dragon
Yep.
from Dark Knight's Metal.
Ugh, yeah.
Uh,
The first one was cool.
I have not read the second one.
Don't
still.
bother. Don't even bother. It's too much.
Yeah, the first one I really liked. I thought the
The
first
first
one
one was cool.
It had a great message.
Yeah, and had a really cool rogues gallery.
Oh, right. It went super dark, but also was, I don't know, it was critical of comics that are just way too dark. Superhero comics, you know.
It was a fun book.
There needs to be some hope and inspiration.
One of my favorite poses, I think, is for this, and it actually almost goes to a Spider-Man kind of look. And one thing it's funny is that I'm twisting this thing trying to get a little bit of hip or ab crunch, because these figures, they don't have ab crunch. The Marvel ones have good ab crunch, but what I do sometimes is I twist the mid torso because it gives you a little bit more flexibility. And then if he had the actual like sticks, you know how like they pop out? Don't they pop out?
Yeah,
Or is
because he holds them by a handle and they go outward like that.
Yeah, so it would like be like this because he's an acrobat, you know. Probably see it better like that. That's a cool jump pose because he's kind of like a flexible like Spider-Man in a way. You know, like he's an acrobat.
Yeah.
Well, let's look for some poses here. Web page camera. I'm gonna put this on that side, and this is your challenge. You have to pose Nightwing.
I have to put, okay, let's see.
There, that's classic right there. Not now.
What about something like this? Oops, sorry, Donna.
Line them up on the right side a bit. Or can you copy this one?
Where he's tucking.
Maybe not tucking, but like like when I think of
I'm trying to do the one where he's flipping.
maybe that one's not that good. When I think of tucking, I'm thinking of like have you seen Silence of the Lambs?
Yeah.
Remember the tuck scene?
Yes, the tuck. Oh, God. So this leg goes like this.
Ooh, that's a good one right there. That's the action figure too. A style of the action figure. Is that the same action figure? That is, right?
No, because that one's holding eskrima sticks. It's
oh,
not,
that might be
can't
a
the same.
yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of what I had been doing with like so he's got his leg out here, this leg's like this, he's punching with this hand, and then he's got like this hand like this.
Oh, that's what I was trying to do on mine when I was posing mine. I was trying to do this.
Like something like that. That's all right.
Yeah. Move it over a bit. To the left. Yeah, there you go. And then pull it out a bit. Yeah. That's pretty good.
Hiya.
Hiya.
The trick is to get the arm parallel with the leg. Is he
It's very Mulan-esque,
gonna
right?
is he gonna
So-
punch you or is he gonna kick you? Who knows?
Like this.
You are going to get an extrajudicial beating. That's all that's certain.
Cool. Alright. Yeah. It's cool. Standard action figure. Like it's a good figure. I think what's good about this figure is it has a good face. Like
Oh, it does. Yeah, it really does.
like the face of this action figure is pretty good. Smiling, you know. You know who I did talk to? I talked to Tom Taylor. Remember that guy?
Mm-hmm.
He writes the Nightwing run. So
Mhm.
I asked him how he felt about having his Superboy as an action figure, because there's a Superboy action figure that exists. And I thought he was going to be pretty stoked because they made an action figure on a character that he was writing for. You know, it was the first adult version of what's his name, Jonathan Kent, right? And then he said, I believe that Superman should always smile, and the action figure, he's very angry. And I was like, wow, like the type of person you are, man, is that you're a very positive person.
Well, I mean, I don't think Superman should always smile, but I think he should smile at least 70% of the time.
So the action figure, I don't know if it's there. It's like the face for that is this one. McFarlane John Kent action figure. He has laser eyes.
Oh, well, I mean, that's
Like he has this face that's just kind of like evil. Ugh, you know.
that's so. I mean, that's okay once in a while.
I liked it, but I mean, yeah, sometimes like you need like a classic look, right? And sorry to ignore the chat. Sorry, we were getting into the toys. So Hydro, you're saying you have the DC Icons one, and he came with so much. He was $30 when he came out. So hopefully Todd McFarlane's $30 collector line comes out really good. Yeah, the DC Icons line was cool because for like when the original price was $30, it came with a lot of accessories. That's what made the DC Icons cool. It made it like, I mean, they're kind of fragile, right? But it came with a lot of cool stuff. And now the figures that they started to push out afterwards, where it was they remarketed it as DC Collectibles, and this is before they closed the DC Collectibles line. It was. Let me go back here too. And let's. These are the DC Collectibles that they came out with. These types of figures. And after DC Icons, they canceled it and they started to make these here. I didn't like these as much because they just reused the same sculpt for every single action figure. So if you got that one, it was exactly the same as the Batman. You see how like they look exactly the same?
It doesn't look great.
Like look at how the where all the articulation joints and stuff are, and look at the shape of everything that logo is painted on. And then if you look at Batman, it's the same shape.
The only thing they have to change is the head.
Maybe the color, you know. So that's what I really liked about the McFarlane line, was because they all were different. I mean, this one has boobs, so it's a little different. But like in terms of like the body sculpt, it was all kind of the same. It made it kind of lame, and they weren't made very well either. They had weak ankle joints, so you couldn't even stand them up. Like literally, you try to do this, but the ankles here, they had no hold, so it would just completely go forward and back. It's like you pay like $30 for this, and it doesn't come with accessories, closed fists, and the paint is like not very good, and you're redoing the sculpt. It's like, how dare you? I bought them. I still bought them.
The nerve.
I still bought them, dude. I still bought them. I have this one.
Oh, the Red Hood looks okay.
This is the zombie one. I actually don't have this one. I have the original Red Hood. But I was legit very supportive of DC, and I bought these action figures that I really wanted to support the toy line. I got the Reverse Flash for Christmas. I have the Deathstroke deceased one, and then I have regular Flash. Like, those are really expensive now, but I have them. But because like they're so fragile, I don't even put them out. I put them in a protective casing because I didn't want them to break. Let's go back to our comments here. You're right. That was the DC Essentials. I was looking for a different picture. I recognize that later on. That's why I was looking for a different sculpts. What am I looking? Not Slack. There you go. Toy Store. And Buffalo Bill was a weird guy. He even kidnapped Joe Dirt.
David Spade.
Wait, are you saying that? Wait, he kidnapped David Spade and?
I don't think so.
No, he kidnapped the blonde one.
Yeah, it puts the lotion on the skin. It also gets the hose again. Don't you ever play Lambs?
You know, I finally figured out what they meant by Silence of the Lambs. Did you know the symbolism of what they were talking about?
Well, I just remember him talking about like.
Because you have really good memory, much better than mine.
I've only seen that movie like twice. I just remember he has this dialogue with
What Clarice?
Clarice about some dream she had or something about
A lamb.
the lamb screaming. Yes, I don't know.
And she wanted to protect the lamb, but like the idea of it was more of a metaphor of like people, like American citizens, like the regular people. They are the lambs, and she wanted to stop the lambs from screaming. She wants to keep them quiet, and that's why they call it Silence of the Lambs. And like her whole ambition for wanting to be an FBI agent was to protect people from screaming. And I never really figured it out until like the other day when I watched it. So yeah, that was a really good movie.
Today I learned.
TIL. Okay, so
The last but not the
Get it.
least,
open.
we have a horrifying Beast Boy torso here, and legs and arms. Needs a head and hands.
Okay, we're about an hour and 40 minutes into our stream, and we're gonna wrap this up pretty soon. Overall, about the same stream as we've done before. Where it's literally just us and a Hydrocritical, and then possibly another random person. But it's kind of hard to find people who want to watch this online, and we could have actually put this into the Open Box Mafia group, like try to put it in, but I really just wanted to like get in here and just do it. I didn't want to put a lot of effort into it. Maybe we'll change it up next time. Like there's a way on Restream for you to post into private Facebook groups, but you have to pay a monthly fee. But the monthly fee is actually kind of expensive.
Okay.
I'll show you the mess of what's below there. It's
This
really
is going to
messy.
be a little tricky here.
Oh, sometimes what I do for this one is I actually just cut the plastic.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
it's going to be necessary to do a little...
Cool. So this one here, this is Raven. Raven right over there in the card.
We can't forget the...
Can we zoom out anymore? We gotta just like push the camera further back now. Maybe we just push the camera there. Yeah, it's a little bit wider. It's a little better. That bothers me how it's not super level.
Yeah, I got that unboxing ASMR.
Yeah, hold it to the microphone. Let me hear it. Let me hear that.
Alright,
unboxing
so we got,
ASMR. Let's pull that. Yeah, this is Raven.
Rachel...
This is a Rachel Roth. Rachel
That's right.
Roth. Born Rachel Roth to a human mother and a demonic father, Raven's entire life has been a balancing act between the light and the darkness. Unwilling to succumb to her demonic heritage, she's trained tirelessly to control and master her emotions, study the mystical arts, and become a hero despite whatever destiny the demonic magic in her blood had intended for her. That's a long sentence.
Yeah, know who her dad is?
Trigon.
Trigon.
Trigun.
Trigon.
But
Bash the
demons...
Stampede.
But demons are not so easily abated, and the persistent threat of her father constantly looms over her and whatever team of heroes she's been part of.
We'll have her stand up against Beast Boy because they're a thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at this. This
And in the meantime, I will
looks really cool. Right there.
finish Frankenstein's monster over here.
Out of all of these, the one that I wanted the most was Raven, because I don't have a single Raven action figure. Ooh, you can take off her hood, like you can cut it up. She has red hair. I thought she had black hair.
In her more modern designs, they kind of gave her some red highlights to make her look edgy and cool.
So edgy, so cool. Like, oh, you know what? They probably saw Paramore and like, oh, let's make her look like Paramore.
There you go.
I noticed also they don't include flight stands for these figures anymore. This is a cool figure. I like this one a lot. I'm really glad that they made a whole Teen Titans wave. Whoa, and there it is. La Beast Boy. There he is. Cool. This is awesome. You know, I did a stream where it was me and I think it was my nephew, and he was still younger. So he was still into toys, like remotely interested, and he wanted to be on a stream. So we opened up the last night on Earthwave.
Nice.
Yeah, and we couldn't, like, it was really hard to get the Bane together because the arms and everything wouldn't stick. And the key with that figure was you had to actually put it into hot water to soften up the plastic.
Oh yeah, I had to do that with my big Godzilla that I got at Comic-Con. It had a tail that stuck in with a little plastic peg, right? It had a tail that stuck in to the base of the tail.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't go in, so I had to get a hair dryer.
Yeah,
I blew it on the peg till this resin softened enough to stick it in. Phrasing.
Boom.
What's his catchphrase? Booyah. Booyah. No, that's Cyborg.
It's a generic catchphrase. There it is. That is indeed a buff boy. Look, it looks like actually Beast Boy just defeated all the characters on this thing. Because like Donna
Beast
Troy
Boy ate
and
the other Titans.
Yeah. That's cool.
And their leader.
Yeah, until O'Connell. This dude comes up. I mean, it's always supposed to be Robin, right?
It's
Robin.
For the Teen Titans, it's Robin. This is the Titans. I mean, it's weird. There's some overlap. I think Cyborg is a member of the Titans, but
and then he became a Justice League character though.
But after like Starfire and oh yeah, Starfire's missing.
Ooh, Starfire would be dope. There were people who were asked like which one was it gonna be.
Starfire's the only one. Yeah, Starfire's the only one that's not here really. But when Young Justice graduated and became the Teen Titans, Beast Boy and Starfire and Cyborg were still in the tower, so they kind of became the mentors in the second generation of Teen Titans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch the what's it called? It's the movie that it's like kind of like the last in terms of chronology of the movie, of the animated movies. What's it called? Apocalypse War.
Oh yeah, I watched Apocalypse.
Dude, that was brutal. In the very beginning, when they just completely pull apart Aquaman, I was like, "Whoa, that sounds about right." You gotta make Impulse look like he just arrived on the scene.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
He's too fast. Too fast. It's not the best, but.
And then Old Man Garrick.
I'm gonna teach these youngsters how to play by the rules.
We don't kill our villains. That makes us as bad as they are. Okay, Boomer.
Technically, he would be a boomer, right?
Yeah, he totally would be a boomer. Literally a boomer.
Yeah. Let's get rid of our ugly faces. Well, my ugly face. Your face looks just fine. This one. Yeah. Nice.
There it
That's
is.
a good looking. That's a good looking set of action figures right there. That's pretty cool. And then there's the Batmobile.
Which turned out to be your favorite of these?
The Batmobile.
Well, I
duh.
mean, not the.
You're so cool. That's not how the Batmobile. Hey, I didn't notice this. It has the bat emblem on the bottom. There's a bat emblem on the bottom of this. Like, who does that? Who would on their undercarriage put that there?
Batfleck would, so they know who's running them over when he runs them over at like 100 miles an hour.
That's
they say,
funny.
"I'm Batman's the guy who killed you."
Stamp of
Tell
approval.
him the Man in Black sent
Tell
you.
the man in bat sent you.
Oh God! Just stop it.
God, what a movie. What a line. Say it before they die. Got it. Why? I saw another Rock movie the other day. I saw it's called Jumanji.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. Not bad, McFarlane. I hope I can find the Batmobile for a couple bit less. Dude, I hope you do, and like I'm thinking like they gotta be able to. Isn't it still on the website for pre-orders? Let's see, McFarlane store Batmobile. Cause that's where I got mine. I got mine from the oh, it's sold out. Yeah. Oh, you know what they do have? They have the 2-pack now. You can actually get the Batmobile if you get it as a combo with the Batwing. And I saw it this morning, but I didn't. Or you can get this whole set. Let's look at the website together. It's pretty interesting, actually.
$474 for the set.
Yeah. Yeah, and Hydro. Yeah, you can buy this. This is $500, but you get everything. You get the Batwing, the Batmobile, the Batcycle. You get the
three
Flash,
Flashes.
Batman, Superwoman, Michael Keaton, Batman, Dark Flash,
Yeah,
the
4
other
Flashes.
the other Flash that's in the movie, and then you get all the statues. I wouldn't buy that. That's too expensive. That's way too much money. Though this looks kind of cool.
Yeah, that looks great.
It's the face, dude. The face doesn't work very well.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not very good. Oh, that looks cool though. That's $250 though. That's a lot for a statue, but it's made of resin.
The face looks better.
Yeah, it looks a little bit better. I've seen other places do a better job though. But yeah, there's the Batcycle. I'm waiting to just get these ones in store because I think the Supergirl is just going to be a peg warmer. I don't think people are really going to buy it. I definitely want to get this so I can put it, of course, in the Batmobile, but like that's a cool looking figure. I wonder if you're going to be able to move the head. Because that was kind of the joke about it, because it's just a rubber thing.
Right.
And then, like every single time he turns, he does this. I swear I saw it where like you can get the bat. There's a Harley Quinn replica baseball bat clearance to by $20. Welcome to my channel where all we do is stream looking at the McFarlane action figure store where we can't afford to buy toys. Yep. Let's get back here. But yeah, that's a lot. I swear that I saw it in a toy group where it's like you could buy 2 of them. Maybe it wasn't the McFarlane store. Maybe it was something else. I don't know. So yeah, you were asking me which of these were my favorite that we opened today.
Yeah.
It's still Connor, dude. This figure to me, like, this one right over here is my favorite for so many reasons. Because like, even as a kid, dude, like I didn't get comics. Like my brother got comics. I got action figures. I bought the toys because of Batman the Animated Series. Those are the things I was mostly interested in. But when I saw the comics, I always thought, oh, that's like what big kids read. And this is during the time of Death of Superman, and there was that 4-panel thing where you're like, which one is the Superman? So I always thought this one was the coolest one because he had the leather jacket. And pretty lame. What's the one that you think is your favorite out of this one?
Me? Oh, jeez. Gotta be Arsenal.
Arsenal?
No,
Still?
just I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I thought Impulse looked pretty good. I thought
Yeah.
Impulse looked pretty good. Nightwing would
That
have
was-
been the one if he had his Scream of Sticks.
Yeah.
I say Raven I think is the most impressive. Raven's the most impressive because that cloak and cape look really good and have a nice the cloak and cape has its own texture. It's just really well made.
Yeah.
It's just something a little extra. You know what I mean?
All of these are all of these are good. Like they all look different. They all have different sculpts. Like even Donna Troy. Like it seems pretty boring at first, but when you start to take a look at it, like look at the stars on her. Like the choice of the color gradings on her, it's pretty simple. There's not much to it. And even the sword doesn't have a lot to it. But like her face looks good. The hair looks good. There's still some detail to the figure that make
Right.
it stand out.
Right. It's the little things.
And then this one I really like. Look at that classic 90s leg strap. It's completely useless. But yeah, like this is a great looking figure. Just the colors are really good.
Yeah, what could he possibly need to carry? He's a Superman clone.
Right, I don't know. Pack of chewing gum.
But Bart looks good. I think.
Yeah, Bart was his color pops really well.
I like the goggles here. I think those work really.
Yeah, that's really good. Have you already opened that Calabac off camera there? I haven't opened it. Let's see, we're now in 54. Yeah, let's just open it if you were wondering about it.
Calabac.
Calabac. After we open Calabac. God, it's big. I think I hurt my back opening this thing.
He hurt his Calabac.
I hurt my Calabac carrying Calabac. Yeah. So there he is. There's Calabac right over there. And then there.
Show him the art on the back.
Ooh, Jason Fabic, right?
Yeah,
This
looks
is
like
from the Dark Side War.
No, that's totally Jason Fabic.
Dude,
yeah, that's 100%.
this was a great storyline. This was such a good storyline.
Is that the one with where the Anti-Monitor fights Darkseid?
Yeah.
That was a ridiculous story.
I
think
loved it.
Yeah, it was.
What was cool about that storyline, though, wasn't really like the Anti-Monitor fighting Darkseid. It's the fallout of that, where like the Justice League inherits powers of gods.
Oh yeah, and
Remember
Batman becomes Mobius,
Yeah.
and
And
he's
then-
like, "Bring me to Joe Chill's cell."
Right, and everyone seems to get corrupted by their powers, right? Except for one, like a few of them, but one of them was Green Lantern. He inherits the powers of a god, and he says like, "This is not." Like it's like this. I forget what it was, but the sentiment was that I don't deserve the powers of a god.
Well,
This is
that's
like
pretty.
not.
That's pretty mature for Hal.
Yeah, right. But it was very, very cool. Like other characters, they kind of succumbed to, having a power, wanting to do more with their power, abuse it. But Green Lantern was very noticeable. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna do this. I know better. And that was a cool.
That's
cool
also
storyline.
the storyline where Batman asks the chair,
Yeah.
"What is the Joker's real name?"
Impossible.
There are three. Well, I mean, didn't Batman say in another comic, "Yeah, I knew his real name 2 weeks after I met him," right?
I know.
So, plot hole, perhaps.
Ooh. He's attached. Oh. There's a thing on the back to hold him in place. Let's see, what else? Didn't realize I was looking at the back side of the streams. Talking about my butt? The back side of the stream. I don't know what that means. And do we have a favorite Green Lantern?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
come on, dude.
I'm boring as hell, but Hal's my favorite. I read comics when I was a kid, but I really got into comics again when a friend of mine who lives in Half Moon Bay, he gave me Green Lantern Rebirth, by Jeff Johns, that brought Hal Jordan back, and I just loved the whole Devil May Care test pilot thing. I just thought Green Lantern Hal Jordan was the coolest superhero ever, besides Batman. So I mean, for me, it's always going to be Hal Jordan and then probably Jon Stewart because of Justice League cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Phil Lamar, John Stewart, or John
Yeah, it's
Stewart.
Phil Lamar.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
Hal
so
Jordan, Hal Jordan all the way. I'm glad it's gonna be a Hal Jordan John Stewart team up in the new
TV
show that's
right?
coming up. I hope it's a buddy cop,
I wonder who it's gonna be.
like a lethal weapon, lethal weapon Green Lantern.
I like mine is it's Hal. Like that's the one I always gravitate towards. But if it wasn't Hal, it's more for the origin story. It's Jessica Cruz. Jessica Cruz's origin
Power
story
Ring. She got power.
is such a good story.
Yeah.
It's incredibly relatable. Let me show the card really quick.
And that was
card
Forever
there.
Evil.
Yeah,
That's where she was
and
born.
that's why I really like that whole Jeff Johns New 52 of Justice League is I love
Jeff Johns has,
that's a great storyline.
you know, I know some people kind of think of him as a hack, but Jeff Johns is great.
Yeah,
He's come up with some really cool.
I like him, man.
Hal Jordan's my favorite
he's
too. He's just he's awesome in a space cop. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Same reason I like Star-Lord. Yeah. I kind of wish, you know, I know this is kind of his character, but I kind of wish they didn't play him off as such a, I don't know, frat boy. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I think his
Like,
characterization.
the kind of like toxic character who's like
Yeah.
like to me he's almost in a way kind of like
He's on the edge of being canceled almost.
yeah. I think of Poe Dameron when I think of a Green
Really?
Lantern.
Oh yeah, I do too. But
Do you remember-
Poe is a lot like, I don't know. He's more of a heroic. I really like it when Hal Jordan takes a more heroic kind of. Yeah, but he's a cool character. He's cool, and the uniform with the white gloves—that's the thing they missed. That's one of the many things they missed in the movie with Ryan Reynolds was the white gloves.
Yeah, I mean like they made it like a weird bodysuit thing.
What can you do?
And Hydra, you're talking about the camera for stream is usually facing away from the TV, so it was a bit of shock to see the McFarlane Luther poking out, and that's why you always look over. Let's see, a shock to see the McFarlane Luther facing away from the TV. I still don't know what you mean. Or do you mean like because there's a TV like in the back? Oh, my wife is playing a video game. She's playing Ooblets. It's on sale, so she bought it today because we had a Nintendo gift card. So there she is playing Ooblets.
She's got 6 of them.
I don't know.
I wrote them on my phone.
This morning you only had one. What happened? Okay. Dude, this Calabac. Look at that face.
The thing I noticed about this Calabac though is look at the muscle anatomy. Like it's ridiculous.
Oh, it's gross, dude.
It's gross.
It looks kind of
What?
scroty.
I mean, I know he's not a human. He's a new god, but
Ugh. He's got a lot of scar tissue.
yeah, this guy has millennia of scar tissue and torn muscles and
Yeah.
stuff going on here.
I'm Calabac. I'm sad because I look like balls and my father is not Darkseid. It's the better looking one. He totally looks like Darkseid, huh?
He does.
I mean, that's the whole storyline. Is that the whole storyline for that is that it's Apocalypse and where's the High Father from? What's their
New. Wait.
is it New Apocalypse?
No, it's
New City?
God, how do I not know this? Hydro, can you help us out here? Don't make me Google it.
So they were at war fighting each other.
Orion is his High Father's son that he sends to Apocalypse.
Yeah, because they trade each other's sons so that they can no, it's not this one. Calabac stays on world as Apocalypse's son. But then he trades his son Orion to go to Highfather, and Highfather trades Mr. Miracle to live in
that's
Apocalypse.
right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's like it's supposed to be a truce or something like I don't even know.
Yeah, it's
That
like
doesn't make any sense.
it's a
I trade your
hostage
son.
situation.
Yeah, it's a hostage situation. Scott Free in Jeff Johns' New 52 Justice League. Freaking awesome. That was a man. That I miss a good Justice League run like that because I didn't like Snyder's Justice League.
Genesis. Thank you.
Genesis. New Genesis or just Genesis?
New Genesis. New Genesis. That's yeah.
Yeah. Genesis. Damn, dude, this guy. Look at the scale of Calabac. Like it's even better when you have Nightwing there because like Nightwing's really skinny.
Well, it's nice. It's kind of to scale.
Yeah, that's a good scale for Calabac. So other things. Jeff Johns is the best Green Lantern writer in my opinion. Sinestro getting his own comic was cool.
Sinestro's
His
great.
counterpart, Power Ring being a coward, was interesting. Owlman being a nihilist, yeah, totally. Like like when it comes to the Jessica Cruz storyline, like why I like that one so much, is because she inherits Power Ring's thing, and she's like maybe she has agoraphobia. She's like afraid of going outside.
Yeah, she was assaulted or something, attacked.
Yeah, she's a victim of assault, and the power the ring doesn't go towards will. It's looking for a victim.
Yeah,
to
it's
feed
like
off
you
someone's
have the ability
fear.
to be scared.
Right.
Yeah.
So then
Yeah.
she's able to overcome her fear, and it's also under the Flash, Barry Allen's tutelage to encourage someone like you can get over this. And then there's many issues that occur over like the span of like 20 maybe 30 issues of Justice League, and when you finally see her overcome her fear, and like all of a sudden it's like Green Lantern of a sector, what is it? I forget the sector for Earth. 2814. Like you are like a Green Lantern of the sector. She overcomes it because she's able to overcome her fear, which is like a constant theme for will versus fear. Green versus yellow. To become a Green Lantern is so freaking like, it's a powerful message in a long run of books in the Justice League run from Jeff Johns. So when she gets that ring, it's such a cool origin story.
Yeah, he understands so well what makes those characters meaningful.
Yeah.
It's very, what you were just saying reminds me a lot of in Rebirth when Kyle's like stuck. They Parallax traps him or whatever in this hallucination of his mom dying and his girlfriend dying and everything, and Hal just says, Green Lanterns, we deal with fear well, but regret and loss, we don't, that's, we have to deal with those things too, and but we don't have to do it alone, right? And then he reaches out, and Kyle's got a great backstory too.
Yeah, I what's funny is that I have only read Jeff Johns' entire Green Lantern run up until the New 52, and I never read anything after New 52. So that's like pretty much
War
up
of
to
the Green Lantern.
It's up to White Lantern. So, or Brightest Day.
Oh, Brightest Day.
Brightest Day.
Yeah, I remember reading Brightest Day.
Yeah, Brightest Day was okay. I was kind of confused by it because I read Brightest Day right after Darkest,
Blackest Night.
Blackest Night. Blackest Night is a very good run to read on its
Night,
own.
man.
On its own, like you can read it and completely just understand it. But Brightest Day was a little more like, I don't know who Dove is. I don't know who Swamp Thing is. It's like, as a new reader, at the time I didn't really get it. And then when New 52
Kyle
came out,
invented fridging. Yeah, damn right. Yeah, New 52 came out.
Yep. Yeah, and then that like all of a sudden it was like, well, what happened to Dove and what happened to the
Hawk and
Boston
Dove.
brand love storyline with him and Dove, and like as far as I know, that never got resolved.
Yeah, well, I mean, the whole Alec Holland being resurrected and Swamp Thing being resurrected, that's what probably motivated me to get the Swamp Thing run by Charles. Well, no, Snyder.
No, Snyder did the
Snyder
first
started out on Swamp Thing in New 52, which was a great run. But then Charles Soule took over, and I discovered another fantastic run.
Yeah.
Charles Soule.
Charles Soule. I'm sad that he doesn't write for. Well, none of them write for DC anymore.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a good time for them to leave, especially Scott Snyder.
Charles Soule went on to do decent stuff on Daredevil.
Oh yeah, Charles Soule on Daredevil was good. Yeah, I even liked the ending, even though it was a bait and switch.
Yeah, it was totally a bait and switch.
Yeah, but it was a cool, and then the whole thing with Kingpin taking over New York, that was a good storyline.
We absolutely can get a comparison of Beast Boy and Calabac. So, let me put Beast Boy's arm down so we get a little more accurate. They're about the same height.
Yeah.
They're about the same height. Beast Boy is not as built.
Beast Boy looks like he's in his 30s and he's bodybuilding. Calabac looks like that's what happens to your body when you keep bodybuilding after like 6 years. Like Calabac kind of looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger today. Beast Boy looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger back in the day.
But yeah, they're about the same size.
Yeah.
Beast Boy maybe half a centimeter shorter.
Centimeter. Fight. I'm pretty sure Calabac would destroy Beast Boy though.
Not if Beast Boy turned into
A T-Rex.
yeah something like twice as big as he is now.
I don't need to buy a Beast Boy. I have a T-Rex and I painted it green.
Yeah, it's really the hair. Calabac's do.
Yes,
Roy,
do my bidding.
Roy's a product, exactly. He's treading hard.
I don't even know where I'm even put these, dude. I have to actually just take stuff down from my shelf. But Hydro, I think we're gonna close out this this thing. I think we're in the same time zone. I've been working. I had to work today, and I'm hungry. We're gonna go get some food. It's already 8:13. So, sushi. So Hydro, thank you for watching. Glad you could come on for this stream, especially since we were talking about action figures during Last of Us. And I'm gonna save sometime that probably gonna switch up doing streams like this too. Like sometimes it'll be toys, and then sometimes it'll be games. And I don't know if I'm gonna stream The Last of Us playthrough too. I think I might just do it because there's those filter modes. Did you know about those? They have like render modes, and they have like an 8-bit one.
Right.
And I tried playing with it, and I was like, dude, I can't even tell where anything is. It's completely useless.
Do that on Grounded, the ultimate challenge.
Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just keep on playing it. I'm gonna do it on a hardest mode, and try to do all the collectibles. And then if I beat that, then go to the next hardest mode, and finally Grounded. That's what I did for the other ones. Cool. Well, good stream.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping by. Look at toys. Insert tagline here. Thank you for watching the loneliest stream on Twitch.